You don't have to come to college to be a carpenter. But if you're interested in being a foreman or a project manager someday, you're definitely going to have the advantage coming through this program because you're going to see every aspect of construction. So this will prepare you for those types of positions if that's your goal. My name is Peter Krupenbacher. I'm one of the faculty members in the building construction program here at Penn College. The labs that we have offer the space and the ability to do everything full scale. No time in any of our labs do we have an activity where there's 3 people working and 5 people standing watching, because we have the ability to spread out and do the jobs that we have here. In our labs, like this framing lab, we have our roof framing classes going on, and as you can see the small buildings that are here, there's 4 students on a building. Each student has a corner to work on, but then all 4 of them have to work to get their roof completed together. And this lab is our interior finish class. This class, the students are learning things like drywall. And part of that class also involves things like installing floors and ceramic tile on the walls and doing things like suspended ceilings and that kind of thing. This space is used for our hand and power tools class, and they do a number of projects that get them used to those tools and how to use them, how to take care of them. So in this lab here, we have a number of buildings that are set up to cover all of the exterior finishes needed on a home. So the students are working here and putting up the weather barriers that are needed to protect the home from the weather, and they'll go through the process of installing different types of roofing and different types of siding. A little further back in this lab, we have a number of buildings built with what I call cubby holes, where each of the students are working on what's called trim and millwork. So this class covers the finishes of the home when it comes to all the woodworking. They put in things like baseboard and crown molding, and then they also build a set of finished stairs. The masonry class is a class that everybody takes in our program. They all get exposed to how to lay block and lay brick and do a little stonework. Decorative concrete class is part of our concrete science degree program, and this lab allows us to work inside any time of the year and practice with different stages in placing concrete. They do flat work, they do forming of concrete. The students are getting involved with things like staining concrete and coloring concrete, and it's also our testing lab. Our concrete area is one area where we do a lot of projects out around on campus or out in the community. This space is our safety lab. First semester that students come into our program, they have a safety class that exposes them to all the OSHA rules and standards. The students that stay for the 4-year degree, we have a safety management class where the students see safety from a manager's point of view. So if you're looking for a place to further your education, I think Penn College is a great place to be looked at. The things that will prepare you for are certainly going to get you much further ahead than most anybody else that's just out there working in the industry for a short time.